All right, sir.
All
So we're
right,
almost done.
I think we can start now, and everybody's ready. So be ready, everyone. But you can still invite your friends. While doing the AMA. So again, hello everyone. DIG is here again to host the AMA. My name is Tim, your business manager of DIG, and I'm with BJ. It's our one of our streamers. And and we'll be the host of this tonight AMA. So tonight we have a new guest from Hellven. But before I introduce our guest speaker for tonight, let me call VJ. VJ, are you ready?
Yes, hi.
Yeah. Kindly introduce DIG so that everyone knows what DIG is. Thank you.
Yes, hi, Sir Dame. And hello, guys, Sir Helven. By the way, my name is BJC, one of the lead streamer from GIG. So here's some brief details and information about our guild. It's called Dots Infinity Guild. So, by the way, don't forget to share to tweets, FB posts, and IG, okay? Let's spread the good news. We are giving away some amazing prizes tonight, like 5 DIG shirt with True Raffle during the live AMA, 5 whitelists of Hellman NFT, and the registration form, I already saw the good question. I think the person will be spot on the 10 USDT prices. So here's the thing. What is the Dust Infinity Guild? So we are not just an organization. We're a movement that believes everyone can make a better living the blockchain technology. We are a community born to play to the infinity. That's Infinity Guild, or DIG for shorts, aim to the invest to the play in the total growing play to earn blockchain based games, also known as NFT games. DIG aims to create an helpful community on the top NFT players focus on helping each other grow. Play to earn games are now attracting to a lot of people, where on the games is not just tool for entertainment or to kill time, but rather is not the mode of the investment, earning, and just line managers can look for scholars that can play the games without spending the time. Here's our vision to provide an asset in the metaverse that will raise to the economic of the every NFT game and be valuable in the modern adoptions of degradation tokens, empowering play to earn system for people to easily adopt, learn, and have fun playing while earning. So here's we help a lot of players already ranging from the teenagers to someone in their 40s. There's no limit. We want to help you to earn and grow. So let's spread the DIG goal. So that's what we can help more players. So regarding this one, sir, let's proceed to our MA with Helben. Sir Tim, thank
Okay,
you.
thank you, VJ, for your introduction of DIG. So now let me introduce to you our guest speaker. So her name is GuGu. Hello, GuGu.
Hello guys. Hello
Yeah,
guys.
hello, GuGu. Nice to see you here in our space. So before we go to start in our AMA, so kindly introduce Hellben to our community. And they are really excited to know about your game. So you can start now.
Okay, for sure. So, hello everyone. This is Gugu. I am the collab manager for Hellven Metaverse. So, let me give you a very quick introduction to our project. So, we are creating a metaverse matrix including game, marketplace, tokenomics to bring us together as a communities. So, what we're doing here is connect the players, the game studios, and the communities through and the crypto assets and marketplace. What we're gonna do is going to launch our 10,000 game characters as NFT for minting, and afterwards that will be launching our Heaven Gate the game, what would be very we'll be having the beta test in the first half year in 2023, and we will be launching the tokens at the governance tokens part of the incentive system and the circulation between the various products in a heaven metaverse for the sounds development. And this is the metaverse ecosystem for the global communities. The Heaven Studio is inviting you all to build together. We believe that the Heaven Metaverse will become a new bridge linking the virtual and the reality. So let me, before we move on, I would like to share more about the background and about the team. So we are the international team where we have the product development and marketing operations divisions. The core members were from Asia and Europe. And working on the AR, blockchain technology, and our smart contract engineers team, they're very experienced engineers developed team from Southeast Asia, and they have been involved in this industry since 2016. So this is a very brief introduction of our project, and I can't wait to share more about our project through the Q&A. So go back to you, Tim.
Thank you, Gugu, for your wonderful explanation and introduction about your team and of course your game. So we're
Yes,
really
with forward.
excited to play it very soon. So this time, I think we can start the AMA. So to know more about your game, we have some 6 questions to you, and then this is more related to your game. So by the way, before we go to our MMA, to those our guests who also want to ask the question, kindly ask related about their project. Okay, so okay, we can start now. So BJ, are you ready? So you're the
Yes,
Yes,
one.
ready.
sir.
Yes. Let's
Okay,
go on. I'm very excited to share.
yeah, let's go. So BJ, kindly start the first
Yes.
question.
So our
Okay, please ask the first.
first question. Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, here we go. How much will be the investment to start the game, or can it be played for free but still make money, like free to play to earn, something like that?
Okay, so how it works at our game. So for the project, we'll be doing the upcoming hero NFT collections will be a pass. In order to get the price is at about 200 U or less. We're trying to make it as low as possible while we can maintain the project. And with the pass, you can play all the game for free.
Oh, that's great. That's great. So also it's kind of free to play, but we can earn, right?
Yes, it's definitely.
Oh,
I think we can share a bit more details later
yeah.
on for that.
Yes, that's a great game mechanics. So some of the other person who's tried to play, they can engage this kind of project, right? So
Indeed.
yes, yes, that's a good project, ma'am. So thank you for that information. So here's the second one.
Okay.
Because there's been a lot of hacking issues. Please, can we get an information about your security system, or like any avoiding hacks or fraudulent or scams, something like that?
Okay, so for in terms of avoiding the blockchain hacking, I think for like and all about it's really on the theory. So in the beginning, the money withdrawal will be verified and processed by our monitoring team. So there will be about an hour delay. So subsequently, once everything will be stable, we'll be using the multi-sync wallet. Wallet pauses them automatically. So the transactions will be committed if we have two-thirds of the signatures on the replayed nodes. Basically we'll have about signals for security. So the delay will be reduced to roughly about 15 minutes or so. So but our monitor team will be keeping very close eyes for every transaction or any withdrawal request to ensure the process and trying to helping us on the chain to prevent any hacking.
So correct me if I'm wrong. Do you have own wallet or none?
We will have the wallet for that.
Oh, that's great. And also, you said how many minutes for the delayed for the checking their transaction?
For the verification process would be about 1 hour delay.
Okay, 1 hour. That's great. So thank you for that information. So that's a good security.
Yes, and also something that we know that a lot of like recent the hacking is related on the blockchains is on the bridge related issues. So for our ecosystem, we try and use no bridge and try to minimize the usage and the bridge in the future. This is something we target to do, and we're hoping we can do that.
Yes. Honestly speaking, that is the first. If I played or invest one of the game, this is the first that we do your own research. We make sure that there's wallet or security. So because we're more confident to play this game, right?
Yes, right.
All right. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. That's a great system security. So here's the third one. The next is how do you manage your ecosystem so that your Hellven token does not drop?
That is a very tricky one, actually. So, what we're doing in Heaven for we'll be using a dual token economics models. So, where there will be two tokens. One of them there will be HVG tokens. We'll be using as a native token in the Metaverse ecosystem, and the second one will be HSP. And this token will be using as a circulating tokens in our within our game and Heaven Gates game.
Oh, are you planning to, for additional question, are you planning to get a buyback if there's a like dropping the token, or do you have any plans for your white paper that there's a buyback?
Actually, I can share about more on the the tokenomic system or the economic governance will be doing that. Actually, we do have three phase for dealing with this, so I can share about more for this part. So
Mhm.
going on for the saying that for the tokenomics, the economics governance that we'll be doing in three different phases. So during the first phase, per our official launch for the game, our NFT holders will be participating in the economics governance within the ecosystem throughout the NFT staking at the marketplace and issues the HVG tokens. And this will be scheduled to be released within 20 months from minting. And moving on to the second phase, when the game goes live and the liquidities is maintained through the in-game burning and minting. So the output of the rates of the HVG within the entire ecosystem will be held with output through the mining and pledging. And moving on to the third stage, the economic system resolved around the different matter space applications by providing the utilities for our user, incentivizing the UGC, building out the different types of meta applications, and releasing the ecology for the user co-creations. So there are lots more
Mhm.
about the tokenomics details, but they will be shared in the white book later on.
Yeah, yeah, that's great. Actually, guys, you can check the white paper.
Yes, yes,
So,
that they should our white paper will be releasing later on. So right
oh,
now we're still working on it.
all right, great. So I think that is for me. So let's I will throw this one to Sir Tim. Sir Tim,
No, thank you, VJ, for
thank
the
you.
asking that the first three question to GuGu. Well, GuGu, actually, we are really excited for this AMA because we really want to know about your game, especially in how you address the problem in Web3 business. So, all of,
Okay. Okay. Let.
especially we have, there's a lot of issue in since Axie Infinity started. So, and of
Mhm.
course, we are looking forward to your game. So because of that, I let me ask to
Mhm.
you this one. So, uh, okay, let's go back to the hacking again. Are you
Okay.
ready?
Okay. Going back to the tricky ones. Okay. Let's go.
Yeah, because this is the most problem in Web3, and we have to address this one. So for sure, you can address this one. So hacking or cheating in the game is always a prominent problem. Like I said to you, it loses
Mhm.
the fairness between players as well as affects the reputation of the project. So what the solution did the Hellben have to solve this truly? I know you have a future problem on this, but for sure you have some advanced solution on this.
The game and the cheating things is I think is a never endless issues. No matter it's a big game or it's a big one, a global ones or a small ones. There will be having some problems or I would say some issues between the conflict. But I think for us, we have we have the experience in GameFi or in the traditional games in general, so we're quite familiar with all the possible. let me bracket it, the possible cheating mechanism, and we're trying to have the percentage measurements before releasing the any final product. So I would say that we're under our development team, while we're playing the game, we're trying cheating as much as possible to test out the bugs and the issues before we doing the actual launch. So, but the reality, I have to be very honest with you guys. Um, the game we have is a very new game, so we couldn't really cover all the cases. So we always have to monitor it very closely at the system in the back behind the scene, and the system will help the logic, the mechanism in place to detect um, any like any tricky issues, tricky activities within minutes. And we have to have or trust the team, the lean team and the monitor team. They be working on the ship 24/7 to check on um, any activities, anything that is tricky and having conflict and doing having some transactions that is weird that made in our whole ecosystem. And also that any exploded activities will be discovered and patched. Hello. Just sorry.
Yes, yes,
Just were
yeah, just
able to
yeah.
catch me? Okay, good, good, good. Okay.
Okay.
So what we're trying to do is we have discovered and patch right away the issues, usually within minutes to minimize any damage. And we try to maintain the fairness between the players because we know that the players is our key and our game. So we have to try to balance out for our players. And also, our admin team will be monitoring, having a very close eye on Telegram and Discord channel to see any feedback from our players regarding for any hacking, cheating, or potential bug issues. Because we have trusted our player, and we know that player, they're on the ground, they're often the best one to detect any tricky issues, including cheating.
Yeah, it's a very good answer actually for me. Yeah,
Well,
there's
glad
a
that
lot
you're
of
happy with
yeah,
the
there's
answers. I hope the Florida would think that the same too.
yeah, there's a lot of complaints, especially if you are losing the game. Because I'm also a gamer. So, but we have to check first if we are losing money in the fair game. So, so sometimes our problem. So not all the time that we can win the game. So that's why you have to practice. You have to become more competitive in the game so that we can win the game and earn
Yes,
more,
I
earn tokens. So when every time we win the game, we can earn the token, and every time we lose the game, we lose the chance to earn the token. So I think we have to more uh, practice the game and learn from your mistake.
Yes, very true. I think like how like before the actual launch, how our development team will be testing, cheating on the system as much as we could, to having that doing before actual launch I think this is the best way that how we can make it a more fair, a more balanced environment for a player later on in the official launch. And also that we always trusted all our players because they're the key for the project. So we know that they will be voicing out, they be very vocal for that any issues or any potential things that need our attentions. So I think that's a key thing. So I think like there will be like three keywords. There is a timely, how close and how quick we can respond to the issues. The second thing is how well we can cheat our game before we actually launch.
Yeah.
And the third is
Okay.
how much we trust our
Yes.
player.
Yes. Good. Yes. That's right. Okay. Maybe let's discuss about not. Let's go to your game, gameplay
Okay.
or game system. Let's discuss about your scholarship. It's like Axie also have some system in scholarship. So do you have a scholarship in your game? So it is possible to get scholarship in this game.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
yes. Yes. The definite answer, yes. So the Heaven, our Heaven metaverse is commit to build a global community who among with our players, and we want to reward our hero NFT holders to get the most access to our various exclusive activities and have the token rewards. So, giving a very first hint, that will be soon hosting a themed event, and the price can go up to 2,000 USDT. More will be shared later, so don't go away.
That's great. That's great. For me, ma'am, I just want to additional ask this question.
Yes.
Since you mentioned there's some burning mechanism, so or what quarter, or can you please tell us what kind of burning mechanism are you planning with in the game?
For the burn-in mechanism, okay, so
Yeah.
give me a couple seconds. I think maybe we can circulate. I will drop that questions, and I'll go back to that. So in terms of the burn-in mechanism, how we are working on that.
Yes, yes. So we will
Okay,
get back to you once you can update that through your website, right?
that will be included in the white paper for sure. But I'm getting my support team to have the answer. So give me a couple seconds, and I'll
All
come
right, sure.
back.
Yeah, sure. We'll wait. Thank you.
Yes.
So, guys, while waiting, we still have the chance to share this Ask Me Anything event. So please do share, spread, and invite your friends. Thank you.
Okay, so maybe I have something I can draw on as well. For go back to the questions for our burning mechanism. So there are several ways that we can do. One of them will be you can upgrade, you can burn your old NFT and then hence to the new NFT, and also as we're a GameFi, we're doing the development game. You can use the burning mechanism to buy different props, different tools to upgrade your equipment, and also you can use it, burn it for other tokens.
Okay, that's great. So that's one great burning mechanism because I know that a lot of NFT players is likes burning mechanism to avoid any dragging the circulation of the token, right? So it's like up and
True.
down. Yeah, lots of I know some of the players who's very engaged this NFT players. They're more engaging on the token burning.
Yeah, got that, mom. Thank you so much for that answer.
Thank you, Gato.
Okay, we will call our eighth guest to ask questions. So eight guests. So seven more. So who's the next one to ask the questions? Please ask more about the game, okay? So I suggest to ask more about the game. You can ask about how to play, is it good? Yeah. So, okay, Fred. Yeah. Okay, Fred. So to remind everyone, we will give rewards, okay, to those asking the questions. So let's call Didi. Hello, Didi.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah.
Um,
Can you please ask the questions to our speaker about the game, especially about the game?
yeah.
So,
Sorry. May I ask what's the main price?
Um, the min price right now will be targeting no more than 200 USDT, so it will be below 200 U.
Oh, okay. So if I buy the NFT, so we can get what's the benefits?
Also, if you have min, that means that the NFT you'll be having the pass to play the game. And for the game, that would be for the I would say there are lots of advantage. and of course we do have a little bit of advantage. So you can play the game for free, and you can be involved in our lucky draw from other communities. As well, we will be giving out the bonus from our ecosystems, and also we'll be airdropping the tokens. So that's something that what we'll be doing in our project after you have mint the pass.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I got it. Thank you, your reply.
You
Thank you.
got it,
You're
Didi?
very welcome.
So I hope you're satisfied with that answer. Okay, let's go to the... Okay, Jen. Okay, Jen. Okay.
All right, and thank you very much for this opportunity. All right, about the game. I want to know the NFTs. Is it only just for to use to play games? NFT. I mean, can you tell me more utilities we can use it for? Like, can we use it for staking, farming, and all of that?
Uh, Fortunes. Sorry that I didn't quite get the questions.
All right, let me repeat myself.
Yes, please.
Okay, I was saying that we know the NFTs are used to have access to play the game. So that is one
Correct.
of the major utilities. So I want to know, like, what other utility can we use the NFT to do apart from playing the game?
Also, the other utilities. So, just I said, like I said previously, the NFT is like the pass. So it's the pass that you can play the game, like you have stated earlier, and also it's our the ecosystem. How you getting the pass? You're in our ecosystem. So we will be in a very final stage of our ecosystem. So it will be including the NFT, our the the game, and also the space, and we'll be having tokens. And later on, we're trying to do it a DAO as well. We're trying to get all these different elements to put in that with the players, the user. We're having the game studio as well as we have the developer together to make it all elements together into the metaverse.
All right. My question from this question that okay, we're talking about DAO, that is government model. So is it with the NFT we can use to do governance consensus? And if so, like, what is the mechanism behind it? Is it like someone with more NFTs in the game have more voting power?
So sorry, sorry, your echo is quite strong. I get the first
All
part
right.
of the
All right.
questions.
All right. Let me take it slowly. I'm saying that you talk about DAO, that is government model. So which is governance consensus. So it means that we can have access to do voting. So I want to know in respect to voting power, is it people with more NFPs that have higher voting power in the project?
Okay, so we're looking at the DAO, and later on for it's the how much involvement for the users can be take place in voting. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay, good, got it. Thank you. So for the vote for the DAO, that is a very later on stage process. So that is something. So that is something that is working on right now. I would say the DAO is a very later stage concept. That is something that we're trying to aim to do. For in terms of the voting power, we're still working on it. We're trying to do because we're saying that that will be the later stage on it. So we'll be saying that guess the game we roll out, we have launch. Later on, when you're one of the paths owner, you'll be having the power to vote how the game will be developed in which scene. So that'll be the voting part for how the storyboard for the game will be going to. So you can have the decisions to vote on going this or that.
Oh, wow. Thank you very much.
I hope it answered you because right now it's something that we aim to do, but we're still at a very early stage. So the answers right now is very, I would say, a hypothesis one.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you for your questions, Fortune.
Hello,
Hello?
Gugu. Hello.
Yes?
Yep. Hello, Gugu. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yep.
gotcha.
Thank you very much. First of all, before asking you, I just want to commend you with your, of course, with your presentation on how the game works, and also about the earnings on how you can play while having a passive income with this game. My question for you is. Of course, a while ago, there's a lot of earning questions. I wanted to point this on how the graphics, how the proprietary design of how unique your character will be. I just wanted to ask, of course, I'm also a player. I'll be satisfied if the game will be having a great graphics, great characters, and also how will you balance those things? Because on the wallpaper of yours, there's just a glimpse of those characters. Can you give us a more detailed information? Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Rumor, for the questions. So we're well, like any other games. Uh, of course, our characters or our races, they're more aware, ultra aware, where some of them they're more commons. So I would say that for our race that we have divided into the six different. They're like human. They're like elf, evil, angel. We have the guest man, and we have the animals type, these different races. So we have different races and we have different elements with all the different characters, elements that build up the rarity, I would say. So it's very like other games. Like we're trying to balance the game to make it a fair game, but in reality, any other game, there of course there's some character they're more powerful, more strong, and it's all based on this different races, elements, and their and their scenes. So class, scenes, races, elemental. These are the different elements to build up the character.
Well, that's very a base elementalist character. I really appreciate those answers that you provided, and I hope I will have the chance to play this one. And I'm gonna go ahead and put a review on those graphics that you told me. Thank you so much, Lou.
Thank you for your questions, and I'm sure that right now, because we're doing that, the white paper, it's coming out. So definitely a lot more answers that you have right now will be explained in the white paper.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you very
Th-
much for your questions.
Thank you, Raymart, for that question. So before we proceed for the last three questions, Google, let me ask this one last. This is my last one question. Do you know, Google, our community is from the Philippines? So most our guests is are from the Philippines. So can the game play in the Philippines right now, or only which country can we play?
The game, as we always committed, our project will be a global project, and of course, our beloved friends in Philippines, we are all included as well.
That's great. So, okay, let's go to the next one. So, last three. So,
And also that I have mentioned the white paper right now is not released it yet, but soon in December it will be released it in our official website.
yeah. Hey, Fred. Yeah, okay. Hello? Hello,
I think
Fred.
he's trying very best to speak out, but it's
Okay.
on mute unfortunately.
Okay, let's go to John Lloyd. Hello, John Lloyd. Do you have any questions?
If there is no question, I have an additional question.
Can't wait for that.
Yeah, because there's a lot of projects like AFK gaming or away from keyboard. So my question is, how many minutes or hours will consume per day this kind of project or games?
So you mean how many? Sorry,
Um,
I think I missed out the core part of the questions. Oh, I get the time, but I forgot the key
sorry.
elements of it.
And I mean, how much is time consuming regarding this game per day?
To be very honest for you, I would say that you can spend as much as you can, but I think that for the time spending in the game,
Mhm.
that's very tricky. Honestly speaking, if someone they're just playing hint, like they're just playing the game for like doing the passive income ones, I would say that
Yeah.
anytime less than 30 minutes would be good. But if you're very involved and very active in the game, hours of playing off, I would say that couple hours is not it's not a very demanding request, I would say.
Oh, okay, okay. Because some of the game is like only like there's an energy, and after the energy is already empty, the game is already like stopped. So you need to wait until the energy is already refresh, or it will be something like that.
Well,
So it's around.
mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we're trying to do that a game that is more sustainable in a way,
Mm.
and in terms of sustainable, that you can always have more than one pass.
Okay.
You can upgrade the equipment as well.
Okay.
So we're
So,
trying to be more sustainable and burn, and we have a lot of burning mechanism for that to make you more involved in that. I hope that helps to answer.
Yes, yes. I think that's great. Thank you. So that's
That's
my
great.
question. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Can't wait for that.
Yeah. Because there's a lot of projects like AFK gaming or away from keyboard. So my question is, how many minutes or hours will consume per day this kind of project or games?
So you mean how many? Sorry,
Um,
I think I missed out the core part of the questions. Oh, I get the time, but I forgot the key
sorry.
elements of it.
And I mean, how much is time consuming regarding this game per day?
To be very honest for you, I would say that you can spend as much as you can, but I think that for the time spending in the game,
Mhm.
that's very tricky. Honestly speaking, if someone they're just playing hint, like they're just playing the game for like doing the passive income ones, I would say that
Yeah.
anytime less than 30 minutes would be good. But if you're very involved and very active in the game, hours of playing off, I would say that couple hours is not it's not a very demanding request, I would say.
Oh, okay, okay. Because some of the game is like only like there's an energy, and after the energy is already empty, the game is already like stopped. So you need to wait until the energy is already refresh, or it will be something like that.
Well,
So it's around.
mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we're trying to do that a game that is more sustainable in a way,
Mm.
and in terms of sustainable, that you can always have more than one pass. You can
Okay.
upgrade the equipment as well. So we're trying to be more sustainable and burn, and we have a lot of burning mechanism for that to make you more involved in that. I hope that helps to answer.
Yes, yes, I think that's great. Thank you. So that's my
Okay.
question. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so I think he's the last one to ask the question. So
Okay. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Who is that?
Hello, my name is King. My question is, your game is available on PC only or for mobile also?
Okay, so first of all, it will be on the web. It will be on the computer versions, but the applications on mobile devices, they're working on the second phase. So we'll first have the web page versions launch up first. Then you can play on your mobile, on your iPad, on Android, or Apple's devices.
Okay, the next question is, as a NFT player, except for earning, what is the factor that could entertain us as a player in your games?
I would say that another entertaining part is really how we trying to build the game. It's not on like an actual online game. So we're having that. We're giving back the credits to our players. The players, different players from different places, they bring together as a community. That is something. It's a, a target that we're trying to aim to do. We're trying not to just build a game, but build a metaverse with the players together. How the players involved to make the communities is something that we're trying to do. And I think the game itself can be entertaining, but without the people who is playing the game, who is the core part of the game, that would be less entertaining.
Is this a guild team, as you say?
I would say part of it, yes, because we have different race, and we have different yes, we have different race and different jobs for that. So you'll be working or you're playing with the different race.
Okay, that's all. Thank you for your answer.
Thank you for your question too.
okay, all right, thank you, thank you. I think if there's no any question, so thank you, Google, for your answer. So you're very patient with yes. Yes, there's a follow-up question. Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Yes. Apple's devices.
Okay, the next question is, as a NFT player, except for earning, what is the factor that could entertain us as a player in your games?
I would say that another entertaining part is really how we trying to build the game. It's not on like as actual online game. So we're having that. We're giving back the credit to our players. The players, different players from different places, they bring together as a community. That is something. It's a, a target that we're trying to aim to do. We're trying not to just build a game, but build a metaverse with the players together. How the players involved to make the communities is something that we're trying to do. And I think the game itself can be entertaining, but without the people who is playing the game, who is the core part of the game, that would be less entertaining.
Is this a guild team, as you say?
I would say part of it is yes, because we have different race, and we have different yes, we have different race and different jobs for that. So you'll be working or you're playing with the different race.
Okay, that's all. Thank you for your answer.
Thank you for your question, too.
Okay, all right. Thank you. Thank you. I think if there's no any questions, so thank you, Google, for your answer. So you're very patient with yes. Yes, there's a follow-up question. Okay.
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 Yes. Well, I think for any we're using the Mac or app the Mac computer, or we're using the window applications. I think the most computer that we're using it
No,
should be good.
no question.
Yes, I think like unless we're using a very old versions of Windows of that. Yes. Well, yeah. So I don't think we are requiring a very like specific gaming specific only computer or laptop for that. I think it would be like if you I would say that if your computer able, you can log on Decentraland or Sandbox, you're able to move around to move around to explore. That would be the specifications. It's good for our game. I'm trying to draw the standard. Yes, that's true. No, no, no. It's happy to have that because I think that that might be will be very very generic. That saying that oh you have a computer you can play that, but I think that oh how specific that. I think if you can log on for those metaverse, you can able to walk around. I think that's how you can relate it is more you can draw connections for that. Thank you, Jen.
All right. So thank you, Google. So if there are no questions, so thank you, Google, for your answer. So you are very patient with your answer. Thank you
Yes.
for that.
Yes, and also that I come here today and have something to since we're here doing our AMA, and also I have something to do some announcement. Can
Yeah,
I?
speaking that you can
Go
you
ahead.
can you can promote now.
Okay,
Actually, it's your time to promote your game.
okay. Let me do my
Yeah,
promotion. So okay,
sure,
hello
sure.
guys.
Go for.
Yes, hello to all the listeners who is with us today from DIG and also from Heaven's Gates. So they're very excited to announce our newest events. We'll be starting right now, actually, in our Discord. The game will be bringing the seven elements ever to life. So they are the metal, plants, water, fire, earth, dark, and light. representing the rules and system and the Heaven Gates. So in the upcoming events, all the members, you'll be having the opportunities to get the seven elementary.
You can
Go
you
ahead.
can you can promote now.
Okay.
Actually, it's your time to promote your game.
Okay, let me do my promotion. So, okay,
Sure,
hello
sure.
guys.
Go for.
Yes, hello to all the listeners who is with us today from DIG and also from Heaven's Gates. So they're very excited to announce our newest events. We'll be starting right now, actually, in our Discord. The game will be bringing the seven elements ever to life. So they are the metal, plant, water, fire, earth, dark, and light, representing the rules and system in the Heaven Gates. So in the upcoming events, all the members, you'll be having the opportunities to get the seven elementary identity roles for each element that can be used to get the rewards. So the tempting reward will be starting from 100 U and earn up to 2000 U. So this event will be starting right now after this AMA and will be until December 13th. So make sure that you have joined our Discord and don't miss out the events. So for more details, you can join our Discord, give a message to any mods in the Discord. We're all very excited to help us to earn more and get reward. So this is my announcement for our game. So we have hit at the very great timing.
Okay, thank you, Gugu. Of course, don't forget to follow their social media accounts and check their websites to know more about their game. So very soon, they will release their white paper. Okay.